Hello, it is it's December 5th, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Hi Simba. I realize it's been almost 2 weeks since I did the last video journaling. I pretty much spent the last week just editing the first couple of videos that I had done. I haven't even gotten that far. I finished the first 2 days. Right, so I did first day, which I had over 2 hours of footage, and then the second day, which I had I think almost an hour and a half. Hi Simba, hey, noisy. I had about an hour and a half of footage, but I finally finished that, so now I can move on to the stuff where slightly more recent things. I'm hoping maybe another week or two, and I'll get the rest of what I've recorded so far done. I want to get a good chunk of it done before I start posting stuff. So I watched the last video recording I did on the 23rd of November, and I guess I wasn't feeling super great. I was kind of down on myself, but since then I've been I've refocused myself, having a goal to work on the video, teaching myself Sony Vegas Pro, and I restructured, I reinstituted my routine, and having that goal has kind of helped me refocus. So this past week has been much better. I've also gone out and done socialized and met some new spooglers, which has been pretty cool. So all those things have been good. Kind of helped me. I'm in a much better place than I was 2 weeks ago. But yeah, that's also pretty much what I've done. I went to morning tea, which is pretty much sometimes there's conversation topic where they have a speaker come in. Sometimes it's just open forum. So last Friday it was an open forum, and it was more. So it's mostly moms with their little babies, their little kids, which is fun and stuff. But it was kind of I was there with a handful of people who either didn't bring their kids or who didn't have kids, and we're all hi, I don't have kids, so I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit and then probably go, because it's mostly just kids playing with the toys, and yeah, but that's fine. I still met some people. I met somebody who had just arrived 2 days before. I met a new somebody who had just transferred to the Google office, or her spouse did, and I also met another spouse who had been here. They had been here for 6 months now, and we've exchanged numbers and we've been chatting a little bit, so that's been pretty cool. I'm actually about in an hour. I'm leaving tonight. I'm going to a tech talk that is part of the Spoogler professional network development. So that should be interesting. I think the topic is something to do with LinkedIn, building a business on LinkedIn. So that should be interesting. And then tomorrow I'm going to. They always do every week. There's a lunch. Tomorrow there's a ramen shop that I'm going to, so I RSVP to that. That should be good. I also RSVP to the December welcome event, which is happening next Monday. And it's probably gonna be, it's the kind of thing that usually you go to when you're in your first month, but it's information that's pretty relevant to when you just first arrived. But I'm, maybe I'll learn something new that we've missed on, or it's a good time to ask questions about things that I'm still confused about. I can't think of anything at the moment, but I'm sure something come up like, oh my goodness, like I'm still confused about this. How do I deal with this? I mean, just meeting people, which is really like the most important. Whatever the topic is not super important. So, like, I signed up for next week's morning tea, and it's one again another one that doesn't have a conversation topic, but like, and it's probably just gonna be like baby what's it called, baby jamboree again. But whatever, I'll meet people, and that'll be good. So the professional networking ones will be kind of interesting. Meet some people, maybe figure out what it is I want to do for work wise. What else? Oh yeah, I'm in the living room now. We have a light that is currently like creating a weird lens flare. And we moved the coffee table in here. We moved like the yoga mats in here, so it's something to sit on. We have our like Gianni's computer and our like stuff set up in here, so that's pretty awesome. We like kind of feels like a living room instead of just sitting in the kitchen. Just kind of feels like this sort of temporary vague space of living. But now it actually feels like, we're using the space for what we want to use it. So we sat down the other night, it was 2 nights ago. We went through the whole IKEA catalog with our list of stuff that we wanted to get. And we got most of the stuff. We got all the stuff we wanted for the living room. Couch, computer desk, TV stand, curtains, super important. We got lighting for the other rooms, which was also super important. Yeah, we're gonna wait on doing still thinking about kitchen table and that kind of like a dining room table. And we're also, Gianni's still trying to decide what kind of bed he wants. But other than those are only a couple things. Like, we have a good chunk of our house kind of figured out. I have a bank account and a Swiss phone number now. So like big things figured out, which was pretty great. Yeah, so it's just like checklist is starting to finally like dwindle down from like all like the important like urgent like stuff we have to do soon is starting to like actually come down to a reasonable number, and it feels a little less panicky. And now we're kind of getting into the things of like, what do we want to be spending our time doing? How do we want our house set up? It's more about like shaping our life and figuring out, the things that we want to see and want to do, as opposed to frantically trying to figure out bureaucratic stuff in a language neither of us speak. But the bank was lovely. They had the client advisor was fabulous. We got everything set up the way we needed it. Getting a phone number was super easy. I was able to keep my phone and just switch out the SIM. Yeah, it's been pretty good. We're still trying to decide what we want to do for Christmas. We've been talking to family, trying to decide a little bit about what we're going to do. Still thinking about going to Italy. Haven't made any kind of we're probably going to go to Italy. We just haven't made a decision as to when that's happening specifically. And I know Christmas Eve / Christmas Day, we'll probably be doing like video calls with at least a lot of the immediate family, and that'll be fun. That'll be good. And by then we'll have furniture, we'll have a couch to sit on while we open our Christmas gifts, which will be fun. Simba's decided he's not gonna be. No, he's still gonna be noisy. He's still gonna be a little brat. I still have like 45 minutes before I have to leave to catch the bus to go to the Spoogler talk though. So I'm just trying to decide what it is I want to do. I kind of want to get into some video editing. But I don't want it too wrapped up into something and then lose track of time. So I might have to set like an alarm or something just to remind me to leave for the bus. I think that's it for now. If I have anything else, I'll record again, but for now, bye-bye.